Hey, how's it going, guys? I just wanted to do a quick video on Electroneum because Electroneum is now live. They just launched their blockchain yesterday. It's been about, I don't know, almost 24 hours since they launched, and it's super exciting. For those of you who aren't aware, Electroneum was doing a ICO token sale back in September until maybe the end of October. It was cut short by a few weeks because they actually reached their goal prematurely because there were a lot of people that signed up for this. I think it was something like around 300,000 people signed up for the token sale, but only around 150,000 bought some Electroneum, which I think they said was the biggest ICO sale in terms of participants. Not in terms of funds raised, but in terms of how many people actually bought into it. So that's pretty cool. And I got into Electroneum just, I think, around the end of October. And I got myself a few tokens here. Well, I got 100,000 tokens. And who knows, that could be worth anywhere from $1 to who knows. But I guess we'll have to see once Electroneum starts coming up on the exchanges. And so just to give you a quick recap of Electroneum, which I think this is actually the reason that I bought into it in the first place, was because it was it's a mobile-based app miner thing, I guess, which I think is very interesting. I've seen a lot of hate on it on different subreddits for Electroneum because it doesn't feel like a pure kind of cryptocurrency, and the mining that you're doing on your phone is not actual mining. It's like pseudo mining. So they're speccing out your phone, seeing how much performance do you have, and then they reward you with coins, sort of in an equivalent to how your phone would mine, something like that. Because you couldn't have your phone constantly mining; it would run on a battery and become too hot. It wouldn't work. It would be super inefficient because of the hardware that's in it. But it is a way for, I think, regular people to be sort of rewarded to gamify it on an app. And I think that's an interesting prospect because everyone has a phone, and this could potentially be a way to bring cryptocurrency to a bigger audience instead of just the people that want to jump through hoops and do sometimes some complicated things just to get some cryptocurrencies. And so currently their Android app is live. The miner for that is live. Like, the miner itself is not, but the app for it is live. The iOS app will be coming, but one of the problems with the iOS app is that they need to be approved on an exchange in order for the app to be approved by Apple. And they just announced that they applied to, there was two of them. They had just applied to Cryptopia and HitBTC. So that's super cool. They sent out a little tweet, I think, which said that the Cryptopia application cost them $25,000, which is, a handful of money. But when you have an ICO where you make $40 million, I think, the $25,000 is probably well worth it. It's going to be interesting to see where it ends up first. And they have some of the other, Poloniex and Bittrex, for example, some of the bigger exchanges listed there as well. I don't think, they haven't announced that they've applied to them yet, but they probably will because they're huge. They also quickly mentioned that they were going to apply to Yobit, but apparently, I don't know anything about Yobit, but apparently they said that it had received a lot of negative publicity, so I think they're trying to stay clear of that. They just want to have a nice, successful launch to get the product out to as many people as possible. And there have been some hiccups with the launch, like with everything. Nothing really worked yesterday. And I think a lot of people sort of hammered the website, and it was hard to get in there. But especially for the people who have the Android app, they realized that they couldn't actually mine. And the reason for this, they put out a statement saying that there had been some security concerns. They'd noticed that a lot of people weren't able to get access to their accounts anymore because a lot of them had been compromised. So they're sort of delaying access to funds and the mining on the phone for now. The desktop miners, the full node miners, are live. You can mine now. The only thing you need to do is go in and generate your offline wallet, and put your offline wallet address with your miner, and it'll be deposited into there. once they solve these issues, I think they said on their Facebook page that they were going to try to push out something today to fix the security issue. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, maybe it'll take a couple of days. I don't think it's that important, but, I'd rather have my coins are secure and then it just take a little bit of extra time. I see a lot of people really hammering them for, like, where are all my coins and when are you guys ready? This is unacceptable. But I feel like, it's a new coin. There bound to be some hiccups in the beginning. I think there are a lot of these entitled people that feel like, oh god, and I just need to get to the moon and all the Lamborghini bullshit. And I think people just need to be a little patient. It'll be a few days, maybe a week, maybe 2, who knows, before everything is up and running properly. But we should have Electroneum on an exchange, maybe within a week or so, depending on how long the application process actually takes. So for someone like me, I don't personally have the app, so I am just waiting for the exchanges to accept them so we can get started with this. One thing I did want to mention, more of a reason for getting behind Electroneum. I mean, right now it's too late because the ICO is over and there's no way to buy it right now. But I really like the transparency that Electroneum, so that's the theme of the whole Electroneum thing. They keep us up to date with whatever's happening. Their Telegram group was pretty good. Right now it's pretty trash because people are just spamming it with... They're just, impatient people are spamming the Telegram group at the moment. So I think they're a bit overwhelmed. But I like the transparency of Electroneum. I like to see, I can see all the people who are involved. I checked them out on LinkedIn, see who they were. There's actually faces behind this coin, which is another one of those things that just gives a little more legitimacy to it. They also said that the creators aren't allowed to touch their coins in the first, I think it was the first year that the coin is live. So they're kind of tied to that, which again, I think that sort of gives them more credibility that it's not just going to be instant pump and dump scheme from the Electroneum team themselves. So that gives me a lot of confidence in it. What's going to happen to the price of it? I have no idea. I mean, I've seen a lot of speculation in terms of mostly up. People seem positive about it, I think, but maybe it's just biased people who've already bought into the coin. I don't know if it's gonna go up or down. I could see it maybe go to 10 cents, maybe $1, within the first couple weeks, but then maybe fall down again. It really depends on the adoption rate, I think. I think it's an interesting coin to follow, and if you don't have any Electroneum yet, I'm not saying that you should buy it when it becomes available, but I would keep my eye on it, just because I think it is a different kind of platform. I mean, essentially it's just another coin, but what it has going for it, the mobile app, the mobile mining, a way to get it into the hands of, let's say, regular people, I think that could be the strong suit for Electroneum. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, like it below, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more content like this.